Hello, dear students. We have started a series on terms and concepts in literature, and we are understanding so many terms used in literature so that you can understand the very core of literature. Here, again, we have another term in the same series, and we will discuss the term, its meaning, then examples, and how important this term in literature, or how many poets or authors used this term in their writing. So, let's understand the very term. This is hash 9 literary terms, and we are going to discuss, dear students, blank verse. First, what is blank verse, the meaning, or we'll understand the definition. Then, what is important in the definition, what are the examples, and how this is used in literature. So, blank verse, you are watching literature simply, and very first, let's understand the very word blank verse. Now, if you look at the word blank verse, you will understand it is a form of poetry and drama. It is used in both in poetry and drama. You find there are dramas composed in blank verse, and obviously poetry is composed in blank verse by so many poets. And how this blank verse is introduced in English, let's first understand it. Now, its first known use is considered in 1540 by Earl of Surrey, that is Henry Howard, in his translation of books 2 and 4 of Virgil's Aeneid. Now, first known use is considered in 1540 by Henry Howard. He translated Virgil's Aeneid, and in books 2 and 4, these two books you find in blank verse. He used this blank verse for the first time, or it is the first known use. There might be used it before Henry Howard, but it is known use in 1540. Next, blank verse is unrhymed. So, what is blank verse? Blank means unrhymed. The very word blank is used to denote unrhymed or unrhyming, or there is no rhyming in the composition or in the lines, and hence blank is used. It is considered the standard meter in English poetry and drama. And first English play in blank verse is Goboduc, first English tragedy, 1561 by Thomas Norton and Thomas Sackville. As we all know about Goboduc, it is known first tragedy in English, and this is composed in blank verse by Thomas Norton and Thomas Sackville. Now, what is this blank verse, or how it is important? Let's understand the meaning of blank verse. It is stated in Chris Baldic's Dictionary of Literary Terms, and I quote here: unrhymed lines of iambic pentameter. Blank verse is a very flexible English verse form which can attain rhetorical grandeur while echoing the natural rhythms of speech and allowing smooth enjambment. So, if you look at this definition, we understand that unrhymed iambic pentameter is important in blank verse, or blank verse is nothing but unrhymed iambic pentameter, and it is also stated that it is a natural rhythm of English speech, or when you speak, it comes very naturally, according to Chris Baldic. Next, we have the important words in this definition: unrhymed lines of iambic pentameter. So, blank verse is nothing but unrhymed lines of iambic pentameter. Now, what is this iambic pentameter? We will understand after the second definition. And here we have second definition by M.H. Abrams and Geoffrey Harpam, derived from a handbook of literary terms. Blank verse consists of lines of iambic pentameter, five stress iambic verse, which are unrhymed. Hence, the term blank. Of all English metrical forms, it is closest to the natural rhythms of English speech, yet flexible and adaptive to diverse levels of discourse. As a result, it has been more frequently and variously used than any other form of versification. Now, this definition also states it is nothing but unrhymed iambic pentameter. Blank verse is nothing but unrhymed iambic pentameter. Now, here a meter is used, and the meter is called iamb. Now, what is that iamb, or what is important in these lines? Again, the same thing is important: iambic pentameter. Now, let's understand what is the iamb or pentameter. Now, you see here iambic pentameter. Iamb is nothing but unstressed syllable followed by stressed syllable. Now, one thing you need to remember: whenever the word iamb or iambic comes, you should understand it is unstressed syllable followed by stressed syllable. Now, this pattern repeats five times in the line, and hence it is called penta. Penta means five, 5 feet lines. So iambic pentameter means unstressed syllable followed by stressed one. Let's understand an example by Shakespeare. We have Shakespeare sonnet number 18. As you know, Shakespeare composed 154 sonnets, and these are very famous sonnets, and he used this meter, iambic meter, in the sonnets. And here we have example from sonnet 18. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Now I have dissected here the lines. Here you see this shall is unstressed, I is stressed, comp is unstressed, are stressed, the unstressed, to stressed, again a unstressed, some stressed, mers unstressed, and day stressed. Now here you see this pattern repeats for 5 times. Shall I 1, compare 2, the 2, 3, a sum 4, and mers day 5. So you can see there here 5 times this pattern is repeated, and hence it is called as penta. Penta means 5, and it is iambic pentameter. Blank verse is nothing but iambic pentameter. Now let's understand the examples who used this iambic pentameter in composition. Here we have so many examples. For example, John Milton's Paradise is composed in iambic pentameter 1667. James Thomson's poem Seasons, again in iambic pentameter. William Wordsworth's Prelude and Tintern Abbey is composed in blank verse. Alfred Lord Tennyson's Idylls of King and Tears, Idle Tears. Robert Browning's The Ring and the Book, again in blank verse. So here Browning also uses this kind of blank verse in his poetry. Actually, if you look at Robert Browning, he used sprung rhythm in his poetry. But here we have many poems composed in blank verse by Robert Browning. Why? Because it is a natural speech. As Abraham said that it is a very natural kind of speech to the English people, and hence blank verse naturally comes in the composition. Next we have T.S. Eliot's The Westland. Most of the part of Westland is composed in blank verse, which is published in 1922. Now this is if you look at Westland, you find there is no rhyming scheme. Most of the time the lines are unrhymed, and hence we have blank verse in pentameter, iambic pentameter by T.S. Eliot. We have S.T. Coleridge's Frost at Midnight and Wallace Stevens' Sunday Morning. So these are some of the examples which are composed in blank verse. Now dear students, there is again one more important thing regarding blank verse. Whenever this blank verse comes, many students get confused with free verse. Free verse and blank verse are different. First you should understand the very basic difference. What is that basic difference? Let's see. The basic difference first is it is unrhymed iambic pentameter. Blank verse is equal to unrhymed iambic pentameter, and free verse, free is free, there is no meter followed. Both forms are different. Now blank verse is unrhymed iambic pentameter, whereas in free verse you do not have any regular meter. Generally rhyming pattern also differs, length of lines differs, no meter followed. Now it is very evident, free verse and blank verse, the difference between these two terms. In free verse no regular meter, no any kind of rhyming scheme. Again in blank verse you also do not have rhyming scheme, but in free verse the lines differs. For example, first line have a lengthy line, second might have a short line. So these kind of things happen in free verse, but it is not the case in blank verse. In blank verse all the lines are same, means iambic pentameter a pattern is followed. First line have 5 feet, second again 5 feet, third again 5 feet. This kind of things you have in blank verse, but in free verse no pattern is followed, no rhyming scheme is followed, no length of line or any regular meter is followed in free verse. So this is the difference between two, blank verse and free verse. I hope you understand this difference. If you have any problem, any query, you can directly comment below in the comment section. I will answer to your query. So thank you very much for watching the complete video. Please like this video, share this video among your friends, and subscribe to our channel Literature Simply. Let's meet in the next video. Thank you.